Thank you very much for the warm invitation. And good morning, everyone. All protocol observed, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and all the guests that are joining us online. I want to pass my greetings and congratulatory remarks on this auspicious occasion. And so I'll start by asking you to allow me to bring you greetings from our Chief Executive Officer, Engineer John Tanui, and who said and sent his honor and congratulatory remarks as you embark on this auspicious event that is a 6th graduation ceremony for the Africa Digital Media Institute. So congratulations on behalf of our CEO, Engineer John Tanui. And also allow me to say that I'm honored to represent him at this auspicious event, and really just to share his remarks as well as some reflection points that I think will carry you through the next phase of the journey that is life as you graduate today. So it is a pleasure to join you this morning during the 16th graduation ceremony for the Africa Digital Media Institute. I appreciate the honor given to our CEO and to me by the leadership of this institute to deliver a keynote address during this auspicious occasion, where hundreds of skilled professionals are receiving their certificates and diplomas in the different awards and in the different fields of studies that you have undertaken. Allow me to commend the leadership of this institute for their visionary leadership in establishing the facility and towards the development of our youth, especially on talents and capacity building, on training, coaching, mentorship, and really just preparing you, the graduates, into professional experts in your different areas of specialization. I'm delighted to note that ADMI's training approach incorporates coaching, mentorship, apprenticeship, and really all these are aimed to prepare you, the learners, to enable you to be confident and to apply your skills in a practical way in the industry and in the job market. There's no doubt that as a Pan-African, ADMI, as a Pan-African digital media Training Institute has positioned you well to address the skills that are needed in the present and the future market of the media industry. The choice of your courses and the training mode is truly futuristic. And I think we were discussing this with Peter and saying that storytelling, videos start from very old, and this is something that is not going to change. As we continue evolving, as the world goes through its different phases, the entertainment sector will remain there. It will change, evolving with technology, but we will still need the stories to be told. We'll still need to watch films. We'll still want to take beautiful videos, and music will continue being a part of our society. And so you're really in a field that is truly relevant, both for now and for future. And as you are aware, the 21st century is really driven and evolving, driven by the knowledge and the digital economy. And this is where the opportunities in this sector are, and they are immense, and they are growing, they are emerging, and they are of a global nature and are truly versatile. So media and entertainment industry is among the sectors of the economy with a promise for accelerated growth and a huge contribution for the youth employment and economic development of Kenya. And there's no doubt that the media landscape globally has shifted tremendously in the last few decades, in the last 2 decades, because of the dynamics of technology. As a result, today's media content is largely consumed through the mobile and other handheld devices or desktop devices, and also to note that Kenya is among the leading African countries in the adoption of mobile technology and technology in general. So we note that Kenya is widely recognized as an advanced technology and digital-first economy in the region, with over 60 million mobile connections slightly over the population of the country, and over 11 million social media users. Many internationals are seeking to enter the Kenyan market to pilot their solutions. So coupled with that accelerated transformation occasioned by the pandemic, the market for digital devices, digital solutions has exponentially grown, especially in the last 2 years. And this is evidenced by the numerous budding artists in the digital media space in Kenya. I'm therefore excited that your focus is in this sector and that you'll be providing skills fit for today and fit for the future. As Kenyan graduates, therefore, you enter a market that is ripe for the skills that you have acquired. And therefore, you couldn't be at a better place to start and advance your careers. Dear graduates, perhaps the greatest areas of focus right now is, and perhaps also of concern, is where do I get the job? We are all aware that the youth in Kenya are looking to find economic activities and jobs, and many of them graduate from different facilities of training such as this. But as you turn a fresh chapter in your life, and that as you're excited and as you're equally anxious for the next opportunity, and given the statistics that we are all alive to the fact that regarding jobs in the country, this is where really Kansa Technopolis comes in. And at this point, I'd like to call it a name that is very dear to me, Africa's Silicon Savannah. Kansa Technopolis is a project that is a special economic, is a project of government under the Vision 2030 projects. It is a special economic zone set apart, established by the government to really develop a leading technology and innovation hub in the region and a major economic driver for this country, contributing to Vision 2030 goals of creating a competitive and prosperous nation with high quality of life for all citizens of Kenya by the year 2030. The project is key to the Kenyan transition into the digital economy and is currently underway. In 2017, Kansa Technopolis Development Authority initiated a process of proposing the establishment of a digital media city at Kansa. And I think you've heard from my colleague and partner from Kotra that we are working together in partnership really to establish Africa's filming destination. We want to position Kenya and Kansa Technopolis as a place to go for any media creative looking to set the standards or establish best-in-class filming output or content from the African market. And so Kansa Technopolis, our goal is to promote the growth of the creative sector and the cultural sector in Kenya and in the industries around that, and also position ourselves for the region and be part of the knowledge economy and innovation growth of the country. Now, the Digital Media City proposes to comprise of sectors such as gaming, animation, film, photography centers, which will really provide opportunities for development of best-in-class content and output from best-in-class facilities in Africa. And under this, we are confident that we will be providing you the opportunity to take up your skill to the next level and to utilize the facility to really position yourself not only for the Kenyan industry, but really for the African and for the global market. The purpose of this project is to develop a digital media hub at Kansa Technopolis, whose main objective is to promote development of the creative and cultural sector as a key economic driver for the nation and the region. And therefore, we look forward to having many of you patronizing the facility to develop and grow your content. The project is also expected to leverage the smart city infrastructure that we are setting up and to attract, among others, multimedia institutes such as DMI, digital media enterprises, post-production studios, this is gaming, animation, film, music production, among others, and to attract the leading media content producers, both regionally and internationally at Kansa, creating employment opportunities and contributing to the national economy. Feasibility for this project has been done, the initial feasibility study, and which is supported by a grant from the Export-Import Bank of Korea. And you may be aware, as we were discussing with Willie, that Korea is really top in the world when it comes to content, and they are currently boasting of one of the best, most watched films in Netflix. So really we are in good company when it comes to international benchmarking. We expect that the final report should be out in the course of this last quarter of the year, and out of that we hope then that it will set in motion the development of this transformational infrastructure. I'm also happy to note that we have continued to receive an invaluable contribution from the private sector agencies, including ADMI and other private and government agencies in the development of this strategic investment. And therefore today, as you graduate, we are alive to the fact that you are the true users of this facility that we are putting in place. And we are working very, very hard to deliver the project to ensure that you and other Kenyans in the creative sector can leverage Kansa, that is the African Silicon Savannah, to become and position themselves as the best in the African industry, producing the best in Africa, the best Africa filming destination, the best creatives and the best talent in Africa, and we look forward to welcoming you at Kansa. And therefore, stay connected. Graduates, as you step into the next chapter of your life, I wish to share some tips that hopefully will encourage you through the different seasons in the next phase. And this is tips that have also carried me through. My first graduation was about 15 years ago. So I'm graduating with my brothers and sisters, and therefore these points are points that have really taken time to think through, and they have walked with me through the different seasons. The first one is that you need to stay positive, you need to stay focused, you need to dream big, and then you need to get up and get to work. The journey ahead will be filled with many twists and turns, successes and failures. It will not be easy as you start, but you must start somewhere. Put in the work, be patient with yourself. You are growing stronger every day. The weight of the world will become lighter, and you will begin to shine brighter. Therefore, don't give up. These are words of Robert Cho. Engage a positive support system. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Find a network of focused friends to walk with you through life's journey. Your spouse will be a critical element of this success, so choose wisely. And as for friends, don't be afraid to drop some and pick some on the way as you evolve. It is a journey. It will have different drop and pick up points as you move on. And at this point, I want to talk about one of the creative groups that I like and I follow and I support. I know you know them, Wakurugenzi, and they have really just done wonders in the last 1 year. And I think last week we were watching their first film. And I mean, these are the opportunities that we can develop. And they are friends. They are a group of about 5 young people who are working together to transform media in the country, in the context of the Kenyan market. We hope the next group is coming from this graduating class. Set ambitious goals for yourselves. You can only go as far as your mind lets you. Challenge your possibilities and realities. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and the door shall be opened for you, says the good book. But most importantly, wake up and do something about your goals every day. Every step counts. Number 2, keep learning. You will be given powers to read today. Make good use of those powers. In your industry, learning will never stop. The rate of technology advancement is really getting faster than Moore's law predicted. You will need to learn, relearn, and learn again. The evolution can only be mentioned from how fast we've transitioned from the tapes to the YouTube. No one looks for those tapes, and actually flash disks are also on their way out. So every day, the world provides new opportunities to learn. Never settle. Learn from every opportunity, whether it's a success or a failure. As Steve Jobs said, stay hungry, stay foolish. Your time is limited. Don't let others' opinion drown your own voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become, and everything else is secondary. Number 3, stay disciplined and be nice. Success occurs when opportunity meets preparedness. This is a quote by Zig Ziglar. Remember, there are no elevators. We must all take the staircase. Whether you are born with a silver spoon or no spoon at all, the future depends on the actions you take daily. Be prepared to adapt, work, and confidently deliver better results than you did the day before. Many are not committed to putting the effort. Remember, the extra mile is seldom crowded, and that is where all the magic happens. Remember to be nice to your peers, to your seniors, to your juniors. Interestingly and coincidentally, the core values of Kansa Technopolis Development Authority spell the word nice. And we say we are nurturing, innovative, collaborative, and pursue excellence. You need a strong set of values to carry you through. Integrity, accountability, trust, passion for results. What drives you? The workplace is full of diverse people, all focused to achieve their own goals. And so is the business environment. Remember, we all need an extra hand in some way. So be ready to offer that hand. As you serve others, you will see opportunities open up for yourself. Don't be consumed with making it at all costs. Perhaps your biggest breakthrough may come from your junior or even that security officer at the entrance of the office you seek to engage in your would-be breakthrough business deal. Remember, we rise by lifting others. Number 4, remember to keep it balanced. We are all part of a system. Your career is important, and so is your family, your health, your spiritual life, your friendship, your finances, and your education. You must arrive alive to celebrate your achievements. So deliberately invest your time wisely to drive all the aspects that make your life balanced. We have a wheel that we must keep well inflated. Try to balance all aspects of your life. Your wheel must be able to rotate. Remember, the key is not to prioritize what is on your schedule, but rather to schedule your priorities. And this is a quote by Stephen Covey. And lastly, number 5, celebrate often. Remember, the end goal is not the only one that matters. You deserve to celebrate the small victories along the way. Progress is progress. Every step you make and every progress you do counts. No matter how small, makes a difference. You're doing the best you can in the moment. Take time to celebrate it. It will power you for the next goal. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to have had the opportunity to address this distinguished gathering during this special occasion. I therefore challenge all the graduates to step out into the professional world with confidence and to make a well-deserved impact in your respective areas of specialization. And with that, I wish you prosperity in your careers. Let your light shine. Thank you.